years ago when our house was a zoo. Um, we had 4 dogs. They all have like a K sound in their name because the father was Ike, and then he had a baby son named Oscar, and then another one named Nicky. And they were running around the house all the time. And I began to notice that Nicky wasn't behaving normally in terms of his physical abilities, and he just didn't look well. So I took him to the vet, and the vet took him into the back examining room and came out and said, Bernie, he has cancer, and I have never seen a dog this sick recover. So why don't we euthanize him while you're here and take care of it? I said, whoa, I got 5 kids. I'm not going to come home with a dead dog. I've got to call them first to tell them what's happening. Well, I call up, and one of our sons, who's not easy to bring up or live with, but I mean, he's a good soul. But it's a good thing he answered the phone because he said, Dad, you're not putting Oscar to sleep. I mean, Nicky to sleep. You don't put your patients to sleep. So I said to the vet, I can't put him to sleep. I got to take him home. And I did. And he's, sort of dragging himself around. And then I thought, look, you're doing group therapy for cancer patients, writing books about it. Why don't you treat him like one of your patients? So I started loving him because I really felt that he was, as the youngest of the 3, maybe he just didn't feel as loved as the other 2. So I started spending a lot of time with him whenever I was home, whether it was a walk or sitting on the floor with him when he was resting, having meals with him, literally. We would eat together on the floor. And I noticed something. In a couple of weeks, he was up, a little more energy, walking around with his relatives. And I thought, I'll let him out now. He doesn't have to just lie around the house. So I put him out in the yard with his siblings, and he kept getting better and better. And he lived for 10 years before he died of old age. And I always remember the vet saying, Bernie, I have never seen a dog this sick recover. Because we had other visits, for his health care. And that impressed me, that we all need that kind of love and that connection. And when we do, it really changes everything.